As you get ready for Game 2, possible lineup tweaks that you might want to avail to us, or will we just have to wait till game time?
Well, we do have some game time decisions here, just with some guys that are banged up. So we'll make some calls after warm up today. But we are going to see Korsakoff come in the lineup, and we're excited to give him an opportunity, and I know he's excited to be here and get going.
22 years of age, but he's played pro hockey for 5 years, and as much like his counterpart, with the May Place number 22. How important is that K experience as he gets ready to adjust to North American pro hockey?
Well, I think it is important. Not unlike the players that we have that come over here from the Swedish Hockey League. We had Engvall and Grenstrom this time last year that came in and inserted them right into our lineup, and they fit in very well. So I think he's excited to play. We're not too concerned about him adjusting or anything like that, given the experience that he has had, and he's a high-level player, so we're excited to have him.
Expecting another physical game. I know you can't answer for them, and given what happened on the power play, but should this be physical as the series goes on in terms of gaps in time and space?
Well, I think that's the time of the year would dictate that being the case. There was a lot more penalties called in the last game than we had anticipated, given that it's two of the least penalized teams in the entire league that are going head to head here. So that was a little bit different. Granted, a lot of them were stick infractions and tripping and puck over the glass and all those odd penalties that get called. But we do expect, as the series moves along, that it's going to continue to be physical, and they've got some big guys, as we do, and forechecking is going to be a big part of the game and all that type of stuff. So we just want to make sure we can play through it.
Sheldon, can you elaborate on the power play and what Rasmus and Jeremy mean as foundation pieces for the success of what we've seen so far, and then obviously beyond that?
Yeah, both guys are integral parts. Sandin, just in terms of how he distributes the puck and his decision making, and very calm under pressure. So that really gets the power play started in terms of coming up the ice and getting us set and organized, and then distributing through the offensive zone. And then Bracco, with his vision, the way he sees the ice, and just the chemistry that he's formed, with whether it's Chris Mueller at the net or Timashov on the other side, and we've used Adam Brooks and Trevor Moore in the middle. Those guys there, Bracco's been able to distribute and make those right decisions there. So it's a good combination. It's been a real good unit once we've put it together. With that foundation, it really kind of turned our season, frankly. Power play was a struggle for us early in the season with, having two different units, and once we put those guys together, it really started to click, and is a huge part of the reason why our team is still playing today.
What works well, and I take the power play right out of it, when you can limit an opposition team below 30 shots, and I know they had to kill penalties for a great deal of the night, but at least from a 5-on-5 perspective.
Well, we think the more that we can have the puck, makes it real hard for them. They're a team that they were able to generate a lot of shots. In fact, they led the league in shots on goal in the regular season. So they're a team that typically does generate a lot. So keeping the puck away from them is going to be a key for us. So that's being good with it ourselves, being organized, and distributing the puck amongst ourselves. And then when we don't have it, making sure we're tight and we've got good structure, we can get the puck back. So all those types of things are going to have to continue to be strengths for us in the series. We know that. I would expect there's not going to be as much special teams throughout the remainder of the series. So we're going to have to be very good at 5-on-5 for sure.